When Rawls talks about the difference principle, he only means to apply it to basic goods. So when he says we do things that we choose the policy that will maximize the level of the least well off, that's measured in terms of access to basic goods. Basic goods are those goods and services that are useful to everyone, no matter what their preferred way of life might be. For example, food, clothing, shelter, a certain amount of access to capital. Okay? He says leisure time. Those are things that are useful no matter what your choice of life is. Right? Everyone's probably going to need these things. This would be in contrast to goods that are only useful to people with a particular set of interest or particular choice of lifestyle. Okay? So access to great works of art, that doesn't count into the factoring of basic goods. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean it's completely ignored. Right? What you do is you say, okay, we're going to look at the value of the great works of art in terms of basic goods, the resources that go into making them, or the cost, or whatever it is. Right? What we're doing is we're applying the difference principle to the question of what basic goods people have access to. Right? And given those basic goods, they can make different choices about whether or not to sacrifice one thing for another in terms of other opportunities. So in a sense, we're not going to say things like, well, hey, this person to be happy needs expensive wine and this person doesn't. We're going to say, okay, how does that cash out in terms of people having basic goods? Right? And if it takes a lot of the basic goods have to be used up to get it, well, if you want it, you're going to have to sacrifice some other things. Okay. Now, at times, he will talk in terms of money, but money is just a shorthand. Right? It makes the exercises easier. But in principle, it's not money per se, right? Because we could print 5 times as much money, and that would but the money would be worth less. Right? The measurement is in terms of access to basic goods. Right? So when we say we choose the option that maximizes the level of the least well off, we mean that in terms of basic goods.